Mom's like,
The worst part of the whole thing is you should to throw your house, your life, only your life, into all kinds of turmoil because you can't stop thinking about it. It doesn't bother Dan at all.
oh, Dad's probably the one who did it on purpose. Oh. Department of Defense, tell me address your call. Oh, jump me into a mission already? I didn't even join the mission. I was a fucking kind of fucking vehicle machine death, man. What the hell? Death match? I didn't join the death match. Huh. What the fuck kind of gun are these? don't get it. What's new in here? Arena. Praise. I got Deathmatch Race Capture, Last Team Standing, King of the Hill Survival. I got Load Creation, quit to GTA Online, quit to main menu. Nothing's new. There's no new one. Oh, wait. Hey Google, what's new in the content creator in GTA Online?
The Money Fronts update added creator updates, including the option to force a specific aim mode in all creators, Lunar New Year stunt race track pieces to the stunt race creator, and the ability to alter the wave preparation time in the survival creator.
Hey Google, so nothing new.
You got new tools for the content creator in the Money Fronts update, including an option to force specific aim modes.
But no mission creator or zombie creator.
There is no dedicated missing creator or separate zombie creator. However, island zombies are now available as an enemy option within the survival creator for custom jobs.
Hey Google, you're lying to me because I've already looked multiple times. That doesn't exist. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. I've checked multiple times.
The enemy types Island Zombie Shambler and Island Zombie Runner are definitely available in the survival creator as of the current Halloween content update. If you can't find them, make sure your game is updated and check under the wave configuration in the survival creator options.
Lover boy, lover boy. All about the dicks, loving lover boy. Sucking cock all day. All about the cock. In December, big DLC.
Get in your vehicle and go and collect a weaponized trailer.
Your team quit. What the hell? The fuck? Who quit? Oh, fucking pussy. And Google, why did my knuckle just crack?
The popping sound comes from gas bubbles, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, quickly forming or collapsing in the synovial fluid that lubricates your joints when you stretch them.
Hey Google, is it normal?
Yes, the cracking noise is very common and usually not harmful. It's often caused by gas bubbles forming and collapsing in the fluid surrounding your joints.
Hey Google, I've never heard that before.
That's understandable. The idea of tiny gas bubbles popping in your joints is often surprising. The most common theory is called cavitation. Your joints are surrounded by a slippery substance called synovial fluid. This fluid contains dissolved gases. When you stretch or manipulate the joints, you increase the space between the joints, which suddenly lowers the pressure. This causes the dissolved gases, like nitrogen, to quickly form a bubble that then collapses, creating that distinct pop sound. A newer theory suggests the sound comes from the formation of the bubble, rather than its collapse, but the basic idea of gas
Where'd the car go?
is what scientists agree on.
Hey Google, why would a chicken want to ride on the back of a dog?
A chicken riding a dog is unusual, but when it happens, it's often due to dominance or aggression. The chicken may be trying to assert itself or show aggression toward a dog it views as a threat or an annoyance. Bonding. In cases where the animals have been raised together and formed a strong friendship, the chicken may simply be seeking closeness or comfort. Habit/game. Similar species friendships sometimes one animal just develops a strange, persistent habit that the other tolerates.
We're anticipating a significant attempt on important international allies at LSIA in the very near future. You might be a war criminal at home, but on U.S. soil you're a customer and a friend. And we'll make damn sure you're treated that way. You're getting over there and helping them on their way out of the country, but first you'll need to collect some tools for the job. Okay, take the trailers to LSIA and deal with this situation.
It's just pouring out there. Hey Google, why would a 16-year-old boy ask a 39-year-old man out on a date?
There could be many complex reasons for a 16-year-old boy to ask a 39-year-old man on a date. Common factors might include seeking a sense of maturity or stability, a lack of connection with peers, an attraction to the man's experience or personality, or a desire for attention or validation. It is important to remember that relationships with significant age differences involving minors raise serious legal and ethical concerns regarding consent, power dynamics, and potential exploitation. Any such situation should be handled with extreme caution and awareness of applicable laws.
What happens when the 16-year-old boy just starts kissing the 39-year-old man randomly, unannounced?
A kiss is a physical action that can elicit various reactions. The man might be surprised, reject the kiss, reciprocate, or pull away. However, given the significant age difference in the age of the minor, 16, this action immediately raises serious ethical and legal concerns regarding consent, power dynamics, and potential.
Now the boy advanced on the man. The man just let it happen because that's what the boy wanted.
Even if the 39-year-old man let it happen because he thought that's what the 16-year-old boy wanted, the man is still legally and ethically responsible for the interaction due to the minor's age and the significant power imbalance. Laws surrounding age of consent and the protection of minors exist to prevent exploitation, regardless of the minor's apparent interest or act.
Or maybe it just stays secret. If nobody was there to witness the act, it's like it didn't happen. It's private between him and the boy.
This is legally incorrect. The private nature or lack of witnesses does not negate the legal and ethical responsibility of the 39-year-old man in an interaction involving a 16-year-old, as laws concerning the age of consent and the protection of minors apply regardless of secrecy.
Hey Google, I believe that's your opinion.
My statements are based on legal and ethical standards regarding minors and the age of consent.
Hey Google, that's your opinion.
Get in your boat. Okay, we're going for the weaponized vehicle. This is a special clearance U.S. military equipment in bad actors' hands.
She's not seeing the boat.
Uncle Sam don't like anyone playing with his toys, and these guys aren't sharers either, so expect conflict to arise. Take the dinghy, get to the target. When you get there, you're free to make a call and engage however you see fit. You should be warned, this is quite an operation. They've got land-to-air, air-to-land, air-to-air capabilities. Don't know how we let them set up shop here, but that's the diplomatic visa system for you. I guess everyone's got their limits, and this vehicleized weapon is ours.
The hell? That's where it said to go. The fuck? That's where it said to go. Yeah, whatever. I already seen it. I don't remember if I seen it or not, but it's only $4.
Well, seconds on the clock. Third down with 6 yards to the end zone. Yeah, Jeff in about 5 yards shy from being a field goal range. I really think they're going to need a Hail Mary to make this play. And here's the hype. Boy Wonder quarterback Casey Rhodes got the ball. Andrew Wilson shuts down Ben Leroy. Rhodes is running it. He's running it. Oh, the crowd is loving it. And Rhodes is making a mockery of Atlanta's defense. John Bridges standing on Rhodes. Oh, John Bridges back Rhodes on the yard line. Oh, now. Oh, that's devastating, Jason. So, off play on Hooker's on one. That's no, Chuck. That's football. That's football.
Hey, you guys gonna move? Blocking the bid. What the hell? Hey, no, Wilson! I'm the 473 Angel Avenue wife and daughter. Open the church and forget that I know where you live. Don't think about your job. Think about your fucking family. Nathaniel? I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hey!
Go! Move! Give me the keys!
Stand behind your head. Do it.
30 seconds, go! Let's go.
Check the alley. Guys, get your ass downtown now. Let's go. Let's go. Are you kidding me? Hey. Where you going? Let's go.
I think I've seen that before.
No, where are you going? The car's this way. Police, freeze! I'll talk to you. What's all the cowboy shit? Stick the plan. I'll play the plan. You should have said please. Fuck you, buddy.
If I remember correctly, he got shot. Never seen that.
Alice. On three.
Where'd I go, Mo?
Three moves. 1,
I think I've
2,
seen that.
3, go. Let's get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
I've already seen it. Live action over. I've already seen it.
We shut the door on the line. What they are doing is repeating all that work. So they are now opening the door again to allow non-citizens, allowing people that work out and live in this country illegally to be eligible for free health care, either via Medicaid or ACE or subsidies. So they're trying to run away from it. They're trying to deny it, but it's just a fact. And honestly, that is an issue I think that really resonates with a lot of Americans out there. The $1.5 trillion is spending, that's too, don't get me wrong. And to try and extort $1.5 trillion to get a 7-week funding resolution that just keeps the doors open so we can finish our appropriations work, tells you the desperate lengths that they are taking right now I mean, these folks are, they've lost all rationale when it comes to their hatred for President Trump. They can't see straight, they're blinded by it, and they're willing to do what used to be in their minds, I think, really pretty crazy and stupid things, and that's the world we're now living in. As far as I want to be very clear. The Republicans are offering what's called a clean seal, continuing resolution, which would fund the government at current levels, no cuts across the board, nothing. And just because as you look behind the scenes, needs to see if the way of the paychecks, I mean, you would let off, or furloughed, or some people maybe not getting a job back at all, according to President Trump. The Republicans are willing to fund the government at current levels today. We're demanding nothing except a continuation of where we are. But it's regional again. Proportions are going to justify what they're doing on something that is, as you said, is clean, it's not partisan, in the short term, that has no gimmicks, it's put any partisan riders on it. I mean, this is something that should be a no-brainer around. This was supposedly by the way from the White House. Joe Biden in the White House, the Democrats had the majority in the Senate. The cameras get close at all, so that's why it's sort of pixelated. So they now have to run away from that image and somehow justify all this stuff far away from this thing. So yeah, I mean, we're in a different universe and a different world right now. But hopefully the American people will be accountable. We want to do things in the light of day. We want to be transparent. In the past, the way Schumer did this, they would write these bills in his office behind closed doors. And we're trying to open it up, allow the appropriations process, bring bills to the floor, open amendments, and do things the way we ought to do things, which is in the light of day. And it's a very different business model than what he's accustomed to and what his senators are accustomed to. So we're trying to load this thing up. They're very personally hurt by the fact that we're not negotiating on a short 7-week funding resolution with $1.5 trillion and new spending that they want and all the other bells and whistles that liberal wish lists that drive liberal. My understanding is that we expect that it will be brought to bear mid-October, and that's when checks will be going out to the military and other federal employees. They'll be paid now, but by the middle of the month, they will not be paid the same amount of money. That's correct, and unfortunately, they're starting to list now without pay. I mean, what they're getting paid for now, they're paid for pay period is actual disability for members of men and women in uniform, but we're talking about border agents, we're talking about a lot of government employees that are doing important work keeping the country safe, who are now going to be working without getting paid. And that's what they're doing. I mean, they're sacrificing now to try and get all these things, and I said, the special interest, far-left activist base that they have to answer to on their stuff. They're loading up with a lot of partisan, private things up there, partisan stuff. So it was very straightforward, simple issue, which I hope the American people understand. We're trying to keep the government open. The Democrats shut it down. And this is what it was going to be the consequence for the American people. Senator Jordan did start the budget function. Here now with the former White House Speaker, lots of we can publish what are going to this free lie of the Democrats when they say, oh, the legal and unlimited taxpayer funded health care, we know how easy it is for them to get it. They know they're coming around. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll give you a couple of quick examples in a second, but we really have to know this stuff. So I'll give you the background. First of all, theoretically, years ago, yes, if you're a legal immigrant, theoretically, you shouldn't be eligible for Medicare, Medicaid,
under the system. But what happened was that Biden, especially during Obamacare, they granted illegal immigrants state special health care kind of status. And so the Republicans took that little exemption away from the bill that they passed in July. The Democrats are using this year to try to bring it back. And let me explain two ways that it works. We all know that every state has a Medicaid and Medicare institution. So what happens is that these states, especially states like New York, they grant illegal immigrants special status. You go like a sanctuary status into the exchange. And so then what happens is the illegal immigrant gets into the exchange, they get the Medicaid or Medicare in the exchange, and then the states get reimbursed from the federal government. We heard all summer about senators complaining about the reimbursement rates back to states and hospitals. So that's what they do. They watch all of this away to the federal reimbursement rate. The other way that this works is that if you go to an emergency room, so if an illegal immigrant goes to the emergency room and they get treated, then what happens is the hospital goes back to the federal government and gets what's called an emergency Medicaid payment through a special exchange. And by the way, that reimbursement is at an amount much higher than the actual amount that you or I would pay, or our insurance company would pay, if we were to go into the emergency room.
Undocumented immigrants will not be able to send money to their country with any fear. OMB tried to arrest
because otherwise, as you see, the nation news is lying about this. It's not true, but it is true. And it happens all the time, which is why we were fighting all summer about reimbursement rates back to hospitals and states on Medicaid and Obamacare.
Great analysis, by the way, and thank you for telling the American people the truth. This is a very nice with colors. What your take?
Yeah, and I have to say, John, the thing that is kind of most puzzling for me about it is the fact that Democrats are trying to lie about it right now. And, you know, it was funny, you saw that in that interview with George Stephanopoulos. He literally reading the Democrat talking points off the piece of paper as he was trying to refute what Speaker Johnson said. Let's remember, back in the 2020 primary, in the Democrat primary for 2020, all the Democrats running, there's about a dozen of them, stage, were asked which ones of them supported giving free health care to illegal aliens, paid for by legal taxpayers. 100% of them. Every single one of them raised their hand. So I don't even know why they're pretending to repeat this and to claim that this isn't what they're doing.
A few days ago, Rachel Thompson and her husband went out for dinner, leaving their 6-year-old son Danny and 14-month-old sister at home. Then Danny took his sister to the kitchen. When Rachel Thompson and her husband returned home, they smelled the aroma of grilled meat. The husband rushed into the kitchen, looking at what he saw in disbelief, desperately calling the emergency number. Although Dallas, the boy, was arrested, he didn't realize the severity of his actions. When questioned by the police, Dallas explained that he was jealous of his sister because since his sister was born, all of his parents' attention had been focused on her, and this wasn't the first time he had tried to harm his sister. Danny believed that without his sister, his parents would always love him. His resentment towards his sister grew stronger and stronger when his mother was not in his life.
It's almost like they know the truth, but they're still going to stand for the position anyway. It's like they're wrong on every 80-20, 90-10 issue out there. I think Georgie took that because ABC had to pay a lot of money to Donald Trump. Yes, thanks, we appreciate it. Sorry, thanks for coming up. AOC,
This man found a nest of baby parrots in a hole.
Nancy Pelosi.
If you're not yet convinced that Dr. Friedlander is a scammer, if you have no money and call him, you will get an interesting reaction.
About that beautiful show video.
Michael, Doc, I gotta talk to you. I've been having Don't be there. The pre-charge in your account didn't go through. Why don't you transfer some funds into your checking account? Call me back. Doc, I have to go. Well, I lost a friend. Hey, Doc, let me in here, will you? I can't let you in here, but I can only rent you one, and your account isn't accepting my deposit request. Make some funds available and call again. Hear me out, Doc. I'm good for it. It's important that you're told no occasionally. That's free therapy right there.
And if you try to meet him in person, you'll get another interesting prize. It costs you more than you might think. Only LifeLock offers the $1 million protection package with reimbursement up to $3 million. LifeLock. Join today. Frank Mooney Sr. is fired.
If you're not yet convinced,
he's retired, but not again on his bond. He's got to face back friends he lost and the lives he saved along the way. I wanted to know where he comes from. He is limited to danger. Everybody else is running a steady course.
Watch to listen. Have an interview to go the danger.
Oh, Miss Hollywood, you were singing in the line yesterday.
And if it's just good, try to do it.
Still is. I personally can't fix. Please don't mess with me.
Around today, and it's a good.
Frank switched to pure talk and said he decided to appreciates and he really wanted to be a business for the company that shares his values. That sounds like you. The offer on the screen is the real deal. Just like Frank, a found American who switched to a virus. Production status
We are going to keep fighting for the American people.
There should be no incredible structure. Watch this.
But I assure you, I assure the public, a shutdown would have been the greatest disaster we have. The alternative being a shutdown makes things worse than I believe this, much worse. What if I persuaded my caucus to say I'm going to shut the government down? I'm going to not pay our bills unless I get my way. There have been yells and Judge Chris said this, but now that doesn't seem better. Some people say it's because he's scared that he's going to get credit.
How many bathroom trips are you making each day? Try Super Beta Prostate Advanced, the #1 selling formula in its category. Made with Prostafend, a triple action blend to help reduce urges to urinate. Find it at Walmart or these retailers.
carried by AFC.
These tribes eat almost every animal raw for baptism, even hyenas. But the surprising part is, there's one creature they never touch. In fact, they even feed it their own food. And when you learn the reason, you'll be shocked.
Quality food. At Dietz and Watson, safety and quality are the responsibility of every employee. And our family is right there with them. Running federally USDA inspections, monitoring every week. Our facilities are like one very big family kitchen. We're the ones who never like to give a certain thing. Now watch out, time for lunch. Dietz and Watson, it's a family. Like 1930.
Support Trump.
Detail there.
How to address an envelope. In this corner here, you're going to...
What you see there is Sky Stadium 360, the very first stadium built over 400 meters high, directly on the roof of a skyscraper.
Can I give you 100 times that? 4,000?
How are you? What brings you in? Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna do that good will. And I'm trying to see if it's real or not.
Okay.
If it's real, I would like to go ahead and sell it.
Wow. You found this at Google?
Yes, sir. I'll pay you like $40 for it.
$40. Can I give you 100 times that? 4,000?
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
I mean, I'm just trying to... I think if we bought it for 40 and you sell it for 4,000, you're still doing pretty good, you know?
How about getting something closer to 10,000?
Close to 10,000. This thing is real, man. This thing is
Last day
good.
before
You ever find other stuff?
Why did Chuck Schumer shut down the government? Because he's scared to death of AOC. Last night, she was asked about this story in an interview. Take a look.
I love to do
So that
this.
is
I
asking
want
you
to
straight
buy
up,
it
like,
cash. How
are
much
you
looking
planning to
for?
file any challenge on it? Do you think
That's
that's
not
why
really
you're doing this?
possible because
This
you
is
can watch
so
no papers, but it is
about
full
me.
length, so that's good.
This
It's really good condition.
This
My
is
dad's
about
going over
people being
6,500.
able to ensure their children.
Yes, all right. 6,500 cash.
Because
All
I
right, so
saw
there's
some
your
side of
ID,
stuff
and that
about
is
this.
60 bucks.
And I saw some Republican members of Congress saying, oh, if we have this shutdown, it's because of AOC. Well, if that's the case, my office is open, and you are free to walk in and negotiate with me directly.
Let's say this for the longest time. The real leader of the Democratic Party, AOC, now wants Republicans to negotiate with her directly in her office. Nancy Pelosi, you all remember her? Old Nancy, not too happy about AOC painting herself as the face of the Democratic Party. Here's her response.
Thought from the Republicans that AOC is directing this, and she said that senators are often to go to her office directly. Is she doing that?
Why are you saying such a ridiculous thing?
Honey, you got an Amazon addiction.
Office directly. Do you think there's any?
She is not directing this. She's wonderful. She's a real team player and the rest of that. You started by saying Republicans say that she's directing this. She is not. Hakeem Jeffries is. And this takes a lot of experience.
This restaurant's kitchen is located across the street, so they have a machine that rolls to the dining area on the top floor. It works perfectly until a bird snatches your spaghetti from the noodle. However, the restaurant takes that chance because they don't need extra staff to serve customers with simply dining out without. This restaurant's kitchen is located across
and Turning Point USA contributor Alex Clark. Alex, I want to ask you because last night, we played the video. They had a device that was suspicious at the event in Utah, Turning Point, and fire in the hole. They still don't know what it was at this point, but I noticed that nobody turned away from the event. The place was packed. What was it like on the ground?
Oh my gosh, yeah, Turning Point went to Utah for the first time since Charlie Kirk's assassination, and you're right. Somebody had the right idea to go ahead and do a bomb threat situation to try to deter people from coming. And we had a record-breaking event. Over 56 young people attended, which would have blown Charlie away. He would have been so excited. And it was clearly a scare tactic. They were hoping that people would be too afraid to come, and our events just keep getting bigger and bigger.
I'm glad everybody's safe. And Katie, the last time we had you on, before we get to the topic at hand, you and Stephen and your children are being threatened. Have things calmed down? Is you okay?
We're doing well, Sean, and I will say that we will never be deterred by anyone who seeks to undermine what President Trump is fighting for the American people. I know that's what Charlie would want. Charlie would want us all to continue to move forward, to continue to fight for democracy and fight for what we believe in, which is making America safer, stronger, and better than ever before.
Well, I'm just, you're not prayers, Stephen, your children are about prayers. I mean, this is what I don't understand about the left. Their incendiary language. It continues. Racist, Hitler, fascist, Stalin, Mussolini, all this crap. All right, give me a show of hands. Katie Miller, who is the real leader of the Democratic Party? Is it AOC?
We saw AOC today giving a tour to the White House officials. It's clear and clear Schumer is letting her run to the Twitter page with her hands held high because that's who is leading it. It's AOC. And we look at Chuck Schumer, he's allowing millions of illegal aliens to not allow immigrants free health care to wonder if they're going to be future voters and future Democratic voters like us. Because why is 15 40 voters when they're popular policies are so unpopular across the country? You see that in whole after poll, right? Whether it be crime or the border. President Trump and Republicans are very clearly fighting for the American people. And Democrats are like fighting for who? We're fighting for illegal aliens. We saw that with Senator Van Hollen, right? There's a burger right here. And it still continues, which is why AOC is definitely pulling Chuck Schumer's strings and doing it well because it's only serving himself and not the American people.
Alex, I think if there was a primary and it was AOC versus Chucky in New York, it's not even close. AOC, wins by 20 points. Your thoughts?
Yeah, she would, absolutely. But I hope that the American voters realize that the Democrats have been in an identity crisis for many years now. It's not getting better. They still don't totally know who's running their churches. And the truth is that they can kind of go back and forth and say outrageous lies like Trump wants children to die, which is so disgusting. And Twitter is actually obviously expanding child tax credits and helping families be able to afford to live more than anybody else. But the point is that they have no idea what they're doing and they care more about illegal immigrants than Americans in general. That's why they're kind of given up on the American voter. They know that their polling is so abysmal that the American voter does not care about the Democrats or any of their platforms. So they're just importing voters instead.
It's really refreshing to see young people that are, they turned the corner. Things that they never heard before. Charlie Kirk would bring to college campuses. Go to church. Reject hookup culture. Don't be the kid growing up in the bushes. Maybe God might be able to help you in your life. Find your purpose on this earth. Important things like that. Both of you are a big part of that, and I applaud you both. Thank you for being with us. All right, and up next tonight here on Energy.
He's attacking you as a communist, are you?
No, I'm a democratic socialist. That means I believe in dignity for all.
All right, Sean, Kami, Marxist Mamdani, ran on the view to defend his radical positions, denies the Marxist. Plus, the one and only Conor McGregor will be with us live. He will be fighting at UFC American 250 at the White House. We'll ask him about that, and he started a new league. Bare knuckles. Go ahead.
We were using organic materials like natural wood and stone for our nature-inspired space.
We give your bathroom that peaceful, spa-like feel that Jenny loves.
From design and products to removal and installation, Reebok is with you for every step of your remodel. Call or visit Reebok.com for your free in-home design consultation.
Total Beats Ultimate Hard Hop is the newest innovation from America's best-selling beach drink. Ultimate Hard Hop contains tea and green partial showing to deliver 2 times better blood pressure, plus CoQ10 with even better heart. Find Total Beats Ultimate Hard Hop at Walmart today.
That's the way we talk to each other. It's very like, resurrect. You know, children tell me like, where did you learn English? That's not even a word. And then I'll say, why don't you see your feelings? Or that was on things like that. So I think that you are still yes,
Lost Choice. All the episodes. What happens in Vegas?
For those of you who are just joining us, it's long time listeners, first time calls, no Julian, this is my husband Jonathan, and this is Dinner with Us. Twice a week we make dinner with each other. Texas, so thank you for joining. If you have comments, drop them in.
Gutter open the young is going to collect leaves, acorns, you name it. Clean your gutter, keep it real simple.
I sense the negativity. So here's the thing. I show some love that I have. It's not my fault. Ask again and he'll yes. What's up with TikTok? We do have kids. We have a lovely son named Theo, who just turned 3 years old.
A lot of times you can't control the actions that you're doing. I know, it's scary unless you use Relaxium Sleep. Relaxium Sleep is a product that's made from natural ingredients, and it usually works from the very first time you try it. Relaxium Sleep is studied, tested, and designed by neurologists to help function and if we wake up and wake up refreshed.
We're coming for you. We make dinner and
I wake up feeling alert and like I'm back to sleep.
Stop being afraid and start sleeping your fears away with Relaxium Sleep. Your body and your mind will thank you. Relaxium Sleep. And it works. I promise you. My company is so confident that Relaxium will work for you. He's asked us to give away 1,000 bottles. Visit tryRelaxium.com or call 800-801-1737.
I love guys on your top. And not just because I look at you.
That's right. It's the Hightest trailer and it works perfectly. But I feel weird and stupid realizing I only found out about it 12 years later. We all know Michael and Franklin have garages, but did you know Trevor has one too? That's right. It's the Hightest trailer and it works perfectly. But I feel weird and stupid realizing I only found out about it 12 years later. We all know Michael and Franklin have garages, but did you know Trevor has one too? That's right. It's the Hightest trailer and it works perfectly. But I feel weird and stupid realizing I only
Qualified contractor fix it, and it's been covered with paint.
Doesn't even connect. From Homes and started at $4.99 a month. Call 1-844-246-3338 or visit homestead.com. Ever worried that you're drinking too much? Take back control with Ward Health. Ward Health provides access to medication proven to help. A daily pill to replace or quit drinking altogether.
Text Fox News to 710 710 to learn more. Listen to the latest news, business, and news headlines on SiriusXM anytime, anywhere. On SiriusXM, America News Listen.
Legendary fighter, the great Conor McGregor, looking to be a part of the UFC fight on the White House lawn for America's 250th birthday celebration. McGregor has reportedly set a pretty high price for this fight, $100 million, and explained how he is not negotiating with the UFC like usual, but with the U.S. government on behalf of Ireland. Now, adding that, Trump has been fully supportive and backing of it, and he can't wait to put on a show. And this comes after McGregor withdrew from Ireland's presidential election. I was supported him. Anyway, to appear on the ballot in October, he would have to meet his 20 nomination from members of parliament or 4 local authorities. And McGregor will be in Newark, New Jersey this Saturday, October 4th, for the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Taking this is intense. It's a fast-growing sport, and this is real fighting. It's a real deal. Take it
his jaws to grab onto his backpack that he held his back and lifted him up into the air off of his feet. And as he had him in the air, he used his huge paw to swipe right in his face and knocked him unconscious. And on the right side was, that was my mustache on the ground, right by my wrist. Would you like to know? This is going to be seen on PlayStation 5. This shit right here. This is going to be seen on PlayStation 5. This shit right here, bro. This is a 4-turn right solid state drive on your PlayStation 5. Expect for the external
Fighting Championship, the one only a fun time of it. Just hang out in New Jersey with Franco. That's where you've been hanging, right? That's where thank you so much for having me on. It's a pleasure to be back on. And yes, I was going to say New Jersey, great Italian restaurant. It's a great Italian restaurant. It doesn't have to work for Fox
This boy went to the barber to get his haircut. The barber turned him into an old man in just 5 minutes. This happened because the barber applied a white dye to the boy's hair. When he washed the dye out, the boy's black hair had turned white. But then the barber applied a blue chemical to the white hair. After some time, when he washed it again, the boy's hair turned completely white, just like an old man's. Look, when this boy went to the barber to get his hair cut, the barber turned him into an old man in just 5 minutes. This happened because the barber applied a white dye to the boy's hair. When he washed the dye out, the boy's black hair had turned white. But then the barber applied a
Close your eyes. Close my eyes.
I raised awareness. I went as far as I could go at the present time. But Ireland, under its political cartel, is not a place for new voices, and it is an undemocratic process that is taking place. And it is absolute shame. Nothing to avoid it all. I don't know whether he's a comedian or whatnot. This is in my heart. He's been on a few talk shows. I know it's his roses. I'm my country. I'm a God-fearing patriot. I'm a God-fearing patriotism here in this fight against evil, and that is what it is. There's so much travesty taking place in Ireland. That screams me to sleep at night. And just recently, I don't know what you heard, Mr. Harvey, today, an incident at a corner of this one today, and one happened to me.
The truth might surprise you.
Many
people believe the book determines whether the big man will be and that's why he was told it's
ability to acquire a job in Ireland on benefits, linking up the system off of the Irish taxpayer, intended to set fire to my family-friendly public house that employs over 100 people in the community of Dublin 12, where I am from. And then 2 days after that, as a member of Ambassador Ireland, a police force in Ireland, a hard-working, dedicated police force, in the back, in broad daylight, this man done this day back to back. And these are the type of people that we are up against here. It is an anti-Irish agenda that is taking place in Ireland, where people of this ilk are given favour of the people of Ireland and the families of Ireland. And I could not keep my mouth shut or quiet, and I never would, I never will.
Motherfucker!
And I went all the way as I could. And, you know, it was heartbreaking.
Go to the moment in Gladiator when Maximus hears from Marcus Aurelius, are you not, do you not accept this great honor? With all my heart, no. And then Marcus Aurelius says, that is why it must be you. You know, you're a gladiator. You're a fighter. If anyone could break through the good old boy network that exists in every country, I think you'd be the guy. I think you'd be good for it. And by the way, if you knew Rosie O'Donnell, you'd want to send her back home. Trust me. Yeah, you got to trust me on that one. All right, but let's go to the UFC fight. You want to be a part of it. You want to come out of retirement to do it. And let's talk about that in this new bare knuckles week that you're. I can't wait to go to these matches.
Yeah. Well, it's not about even wanting to be a part of it. I am a part of it. I am this show. This White House is my event. And it will be an absolute honor to fight in America and entertain the American public and the people around the world. And what better way to come back? It's such an iconic event. And alongside the President Trump's administration, I was there in the Oval Office. I met him and his entire team.
Yeah, you cute as hell.
I have an awareness now of the surroundings that I will face inside this house and during this event, which is very, very important for me to have that one up on my opponent. So I'm very, very excited for it. It's 8 months out, a long time. However, you know, I've been out of competition for many years. And
Democrats are freaking out because they were on fire.
To get ready for this. So right now we're 8 months out.
800,000 of them.
You know, close off a bit of business endeavors.
This morning. Because they didn't make a deal.
For the American people, the celebration of their great country, 250 years of independence. And I pray
because they didn't vote for a budget. The Republicans all voted, but none of all the Democrats voted no against it. To continue the government. And they think, oh, he's trying to because he didn't want to make a deal. Trump made a deal. Everybody voted on it, except for the Democrats. Except for 3 Democrats voted yes on it. And now they're considered traitors. The Democrats are calling them Rhino Democrats, whatever that is. What? How can you be a Democrat only in name? Beside with Republicans.
I might have to, you know, somehow figure out a way to get tickets.
But Donald Trump said he's going to lay off 800,000 non-essential workers. That's Democrats.
So we've got very local fighting championships.
I'm going to wash these sheets, they stink.
A daunting, intense, physical sport. And it is one of the most
I'll buy new ones.
intense sports there is. It takes incredible courage. And
What are you doing, cutie?
to fight without the gloves. And we're in here this Saturday in New Jersey, our first time, the Prudential Center, 70,000 strong. You're welcome to join me, so if you wish to come, I have a ticket for you, and it would be my honor.
It's always an honor to have you on the program. That's the ultimate gladiator sport. Conor McGregor, thank you. When we come back, Trump hating late night host Colbert and Kimmel appearing as guests on each other's show.
Let that fuckhead Kimmel back online.
Play Travis next, straight ahead.
They canceled him, and 3 weeks later, ABC let him back on the airways. Fucking pussies.
With over 500,000 new listings every month, you can find one.
He was in 250 markets, but 80 markets canceled him permanently.
Bass Pro Shops and Cabela stands tall enough.
So he didn't get back on all 250 markets. He lost 80 markets. So he's in 180 markets now. He used to be in 250. That guy never came and got his keys.
Every day is a chance for us to
Probably won't come until the weekend.
Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. If you contracted COVID and you're experiencing unexplained health symptoms, they may be related to the virus.
Yeah, he's probably working.
Provided to safeguard us.
How'd you find him?
Peter McCullough, medical specialist and world-leading authority on pandemic illnesses.
Countless people and possibly you still suffer with unexplained symptoms.
How'd he take it home then, if he's a landscaper?
Studies show it may be the COVID spike protein left inside you that can
And he pulled it?
your body for years. If you
That boat is fucking heavy. My truck barely pulled it.
You should consider Ultimate Spike.
It struggled. It's heavy.
Grade natural detoxifier may actually break down the dangerous
How do you only wind up with the ignition key?
And for the first
Why'd you separate them?
outside of clinical settings. Ultimate Spike
Give him the whole damn keychain.
Serious about getting back to good health.
Order online in minutes and save 15%.
All those keys came with the boat. They go with the boat. No reason to keep them.
Promo code FOX15 at TriSpikeDetox.com/FOX15.
The way the keys came is the way they go. They came with the boat. They go with the boat.
This is Royal Kingdom. Oh, you won't believe this, but this game has no ads. Yeah, you heard it right. No more pop-ups.
The flat key probably goes to the gas cap or the trailer release.
Oh, can you believe it's also free? I mean, there are no ads.
And then the circular key goes to the spare tire.
Guess what? You don't even need Wi-Fi to play.
Got 4 flat keys, which are probably gas cap keys.
For plant-based, healthy blood pressure support, there's one brand at Amazon that stands above the rest. It's Superbeats by Human, the #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended meat brand for heart health support.
Who knows what he's going to do with it?
First order at
Probably bought it so he can flip it. Probably going to fit and get it running and then sell it again. It does not run. How do you know? I've never heard that boat run. Because we bought a non-running boat. We just give him all the keys when he was here the first time.
It's amazing. Whether it's a bald spot or a hairline, you decide where and how much. The results are immediate and guaranteed for life.
Oh wow, it's real. It looks really good. I love it.
Between the best in
This guy's getting new hair installed.
incredibly friendly staff and state-of-the-art facilities, advanced hair is a vibe. I went in, got the procedure done, and the results were unreal.
All those keys on the ring go to the boat.
Won't get you these results.
Give him the whole
Advanced
keychain.
hair guarantees new hair growing in just 7 days, and for the rest of your life. Go to advanced
Hair transplants never work because you had that and it didn't do anything.
Stereophonic is the best play.
Try to put your butt hair on your head and it didn't grow.
Best play. Sony award-winning best play of 2024. It's already a must-see American classic. An absolute triumph and fully fledged phenomenon. Stereophonic, premiering at the Paramount Theater October 7th through 12th. It's not to be missed.
All right, time now for our other news of the day segment. Trump-hating late-night hosts Kimmel, Colbert appeared as guests on each other's shows this week, spending the majority of the time talking about or trying to taunt President Trump. What a shock. Take a look.
Thanks for being here. Thank you for having me. I am so honored to be here with my
Look at this piece of shit.
loser, and that's right, to stick together, you know?
Okay, he actually said something true. No talent, late-night loser. There was reaction.
Jimmy Kendrick calling himself a late night loser.
Travis. Okay, I can
Finally told the truth.
Fine with that.
It took him 20 years.
This is how Fox News became the most watched television station on the entire United States continent, Sean. And good news for people out there, this is real. I mean, Fox has more viewers now than ABC, CBS, and NBC. And it's a cable channel. And you say, well, how did that happen? Well, we have a lot better programming. And I think that clip that you just showed is evidence of why Gutfeld continues to dominate, why your show's been dominating. What is it, like 35 years now you've been on here?
All right, easy, not so fast. We're beginning on 30th. All right, let's go to Zoran.
You hear what he just said? Andy's been on Fox for 30 years.
Show the view to try to
30.
radical views. Take a look.
He just said he was.
Are you? No, I'm a Democratic.
Oh, he just said he's on his 30th year. This is year 30 of him being the host.
I agree with that. No, I'm not a communist. I think a lot of New Yorkers ask me, what does it mean that you're a Democratic socialist? And I tell them,
Look at this terrorist. The terrorist getting interviewed by The View.
democracy or call it democratic.
You think he's gonna get elected as the next mayor? Fuck that guy. He's a fucking traitor. He's not even a citizen of this country.
He's part of a group of people in the New
He's
York
a communist.
called the New York State Socialists in Office, whose platform includes banning New York agencies and officials from obtaining or disclosing information about a person's immigration status. He wants to open up the prisons. He He wants social workers instead of police, and he wants to take.
He said police will be defunded if you become the mayor.
That sounds like socialist Marxism.
Crime will be out through the roof in that state.
His policies will be a disaster.
They're already bad.
Yeah, look, Sean, you were a longtime New York City area resident, and you finally, as many viewers out there have done as well, said, I'm fed up with this. I can't continue to pay the taxes that I do and have incompetent leaders like Mamdani. I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to go to Tennessee. I'm going to go to Texas. Zero state income tax. Where I am right now, Sean, and where you are right now, if you're successful, this guy hates you, and he wants you out of the city because he's going to tax you to death. And that's unfortunate, because I think it's going to lead to...
Because all he wants is your money. He don't give a fuck about you. He hates America.
How do you assess this race? I think Curtis would be Rudy 2.0. Lagging in the polls, he's in double digits. He's doing better than many people had anticipated. You know, I don't think Cuomo can get there. I just don't see it in the numbers that I'm looking at. The numbers can be wrong, but they're pretty consistent. You know, Mamdani by 20.
Cuomo was recalled, and he thinks he's going to get elected mayor after he was kicked out of the governor's office. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
During COVID, it speaks.
The terrorist has a better chance of winning than Cuomo.
This is their option. Here's my takeaway.
Which is bad because
sometimes you have
New York is stupid.
That they made, and the rest of the country has to look at it.
Just like Sam says, everybody's stupid now.
And Hakeem Jeffries are.
Everybody's a fucking idiot.
Donnie being the mayor, because he becomes one of the faces of the Democrat Party next year.
And then he wonders why nobody want to work for him.
I had a conversation with President Trump. He goes, "What do you think?" I said, "Sell your property, get out of there completely, and in the end, he will help Republicans." All right, Clay Travis, thank you. More Hannity straight ahead.
Of course he will, because he's an idiot.
Enjoy the overwhelming relief after Miralax helps you go. Miralax works naturally with the water in your body. Miralax, free your gut to free your mood.
For more fiber per serving than any other gummy, try Mira Fiber.
Force Factor Better Turmeric promotes joint health and provides inflammation to maximize comfort and help you feel great. Why? Better Turmeric contains clinically studied hydrocurcumin for 329% better absorption. Rush to Walmart and find Better Turmeric from Force Factor.
Hey everybody, fall's back and the leaves are flying. And if you don't have leaf filter, guess where they're going? Into your gutters. And that's going to cause all kinds of problems. We're talking rotten fascia, rotten soffit. Water is hitting your foundation, which could cause thousands of dollars in damage. Call your local leaf filter trusted pros for America's #1 gutter protection. And get
Sam wanted to go do a tear off today, and the guy says, no, come back next week. But Sam going to go through it and do it tomorrow. You can't tear off a roof when it's fucking raining outside. Come on, Sam. Some common sense. Yeah, walk on the fucking thing without sliding on your ass. Santos tried to get up there and he used to slide all over the place. Too slippery.
Now the fastest growing new whiskey in the country.
No brain.
Glass to tradition. Raise it to heroes. Raise it to America. Built by patriots for patriots.
Never thought this would happen. We got
Joe Biden's face was removed from the presidential wall and replaced with an auto pen. Oh, funny as hell. President auto pen. They know how to troll him. Oh, and apparently a sombrero is racist according to the Democratic Party. How can a hat be a racist?
For the last 8 years, I've been in bed.
That's how stupid the Democrats are. I thought this video was hilarious.
Open, close my hands.
Fucking Chuck Schumer thinks it's racist.
The pain just subsided.
If pain
He's racist.
See how Relief Factor can help you fight back. 100% drug-free, Relief Factor doesn't mask pain. It helps eliminate it. Call or go online. Get your 3-week quick start today. Only $19.95.
Look, if you're an executive, this shirt is a must-have in your closet. I was tired of floppy collars and shirts with sweat stains. So I got this shirt I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry. I got it shipped in no time, and I switched from regular shirts to this immediately. The brand is called Collars & Co. They make a regular stretchy golf shirt, but the top has a firm collar on it. I got rid of so many problems by upgrading to this.
No dry cleaning needed anymore. I'm free from uncomfortable long sleeves, and the collar stays stiff all day. Get 20% off today using code TV at collarsandco.com.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought we'd have to use life insurance with Ethos. It is so fast and easy. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage.
Check your price today at ethos.com. How does the
$3 million.
dog expert keep his own dogs so healthy?
I in my 20 years rehabilitating dogs, I've seen too many struggle with health problems that no amount of training. Then I discovered it wasn't the dog, it was their food. Fortunately, I found veterinarian Dr. Marty. I think he will break them.
The whole foods that are freeze-dried, locking in nutrients.
I saw a remarkable improvement in my dogs within weeks.
Try Dr. Marty risk-free for 90 days. Plus, get a free gift when you call or visit drmartypets.com/Caesar.
Explore faith, medicine, and the power of the human spirit in The Miracles Among Us, a new book by Dr. Mark Siegel, filled with stories of resilience and remarkable recoveries. Discover the role God's grace plays in the healing process. Pre-order now at foxnewsbooks.com.
Right, unfortunately, that is all the time we have left this evening. As always, thank you for being with us. Thank you for making the show possible. Now, please set your DVR so you never, ever, ever miss an episode of Hannity. For news anytime, every time, all the time, go to foxnews.com or Hannity.com. And in the meantime, let down your heartbeat trouble. Greg Gutfeld is next to put a smile on your face. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
Gutfield's hilarious.
Thank you so much. Now, as adorable as he looks, do not feed Britt Hume on your way out. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Well, it's day one of the partial government shutdown, which means no paychecks will be sent to the dozens of government workers who maintain Nancy Pelosi's base.
Good. She's ugly as hell.
Documents show that Joe Biden needed note cards and photos to identify Hillary Clinton. I think we have one of the photos here.
The devil!
It's more masculine than that, I think. Joe even needed note cards and photos to ID other prominent Democrats, even including this one.
Himself?
Luckily, though, he was able to identify some Democrats strictly by smell.
Piece of shit.
According to her publisher, Kamala Harris's new book is on track to be the best-selling memoir of 2025, beating out Jesse Waters' new children's book, The Boy with the Store-Bought Hair.
Store-bought hair.
Heartwarming. A Florida man is accused of killing and eating 2 of his pet peacocks.
So?
You can do that? Asked one man. Only 2? Asked another. Wait, did someone say 3 cocks? Asked the third man. All right. Speaking of Don Lemon, yesterday he said something is broken inside white men, prompting his husband to ask, maybe it just needs new batteries. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban are divorcing after 19 years.
Cool.
What are you, some kind of sicko? Many believe, though, that Tom Cruise might be back in the mix, but only if Keith is ready to date again.
Aww.
I don't get it. Both straight. Jimmy Kimmel said he was on the toilet when he found out he was suspended. When asked why he was on the toilet, he said he was busy checking his ratings. Oh.
That's a funny one. That's a good one.
Rosie O'Donnell said every time she walks into a pub in Ireland...
Oh, that bitch is still alive?
She left out that it's from a bowl on the floor.
How is that piece of shit still alive? That woman used to be funny when she was younger. Now she's stupid.
Harry Potter. And years ago, actress Emma Watson split with J.K. Rowling over the author's views on trans.
If you recall, Rowling got attacked for saying the girls' locker room at Hogwarts shouldn't have dudes waving around their magic wand. And while she got death threats, the actors she made rich piled on. But now Emma wants peace.
I can love her. I can know she loved me. I can be grateful to her. I can know the things that she said are true.
No magic wands.
That can be this whole other thing.
They're sperm-filled penises.
I hope people who don't agree with my opinion will love me, and I hope I can keep loving people who I don't necessarily share the same opinion with.
That's how you know radical trans nonsense is going the way of Joy Reid's career. When Hollywood big mouths suddenly want to be reasonable. No wonder the ancient Greeks considered their profession even lower than telemarketers. But Rowling took that olive branch and used it to smack Emma upside her head. To her, Emma is only coming out because it isn't fashionable anymore. So she's changing her tune like a schizophrenic at karaoke. Remember, Rowling was smeared as anti-trans back when that was as unsafe as having unprotected sex with Hunter Biden. But J.K. stood her ground, while the cast of the franchise she created trashed her. Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, Ron Weasley. They all rode her coattails, making unimaginable wealth at a young age. And when Rowling could have used their support, they chose the mob.
$100 billion.
They had to show the courage of the characters they played,
Wouldn't
but
that be
instead,
nice?
they sided with the bad guys. Rowling faced death threats, cancellation, endless outrage. But now the culture's changed. DEI is dead. Rosie's gone. Even the dumbest Democrats agree women's sports are for women. What are they going to tell us next? That jock straps are for men? So Emma wants back in, but Rowling is telling her to take her broomstick and shove it.
Up her
Clayton
pussy?
Watson has so little experience